You may wonder what went wrong. Why am I always all alone? Why am I always all alone? Well, since I could remember, I've been wandering on my own, looking lost and lonesome since I left my mother's home. Since I could remember, I've been wandering on my own, looking lost and lonesome since I left my mother's home. Lost and lonesome since I left my mother's home. You may say I got no friends, but who can you really put your faith in the end? 'Cause it's hard to trust someone when loyalty is just a word that slips off of your tongue. Loyalty is just a word and it slips off of your tongue. Now I had to ask the question, how you learn to love like that? She tried to answer as she pulled the knife out of her bag. When I asked the question, how you learn to love again, you're gonna suffer anyway, but it's better with a friend. You're gonna suffer anyway, ain't it better with a friend? Sometimes I see an old friend, and we will talk about the places that we've been. But then we go our separate ways, lost and lonesome till the end of our days. Lost and lonesome till the end of our days.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Buffalo Nichols from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And that's Spencer Tate. I think he lives here now. Sorry to divulge that personal information. Anyway, I don't know that many songs, so I'm going to talk too much tonight. Well, luckily, Beyonce has liberated all of us poor acoustic instrument playing Negroes, and now I can finally play country music in public. Thank God. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the song I wrote. A song called Life Goes On, and I wrote it because I felt like My misery was so special that I had to share it with everybody in song form. It's like, wow, I'm really suffering worse than anybody ever has in history. People need to know about this. So here you go. I wrote this song called Life Goes On.
We don't get along so well, the two of us don't see eye to eye. Must be under some old spell, makes it hard for us to even try. You're an angel without wings, trying to find them in a bottle of wine. Got a devil on my shoulder telling me it's gonna be just fine if I don't walk away. And you don't got nothing to say. Yeah, we can last another day and life goes on. I must have given up somewhere, to tell the truth, I don't remember why. And you don't tell me where you've been, you don't even see the need to lie. But there's a way for you and me to get this thing called love another chance. Then let's go out tomorrow night, 'cause I still remember how you love to dance. So before you walk away, something that I need to say. Yeah, I still miss you every day. That life goes on. Before you walk away, something that I need to say. Yeah, I still need you every day. And life goes on. I wanna grow old with you, baby. The way we live, we may not last that long. Hope I go before you do, although I know you'd hate to be alone. But if I should pass away, don't fall on your knees and pray. Just know I'm gonna be okay. And life goes on. If I should pass away, don't fall on your knees and pray. Just know you're gonna be okay.
me. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. It's so great to be here in Washington, D.C. I didn't really mean that anyway, so yeah. All right, this is another song that I wrote. It's on my latest album. That album's called The Fatalist. Thank you. Whatever, you don't gotta lie to me anymore. This song I wrote, you know, I had my first album out. My life was pretty good for the first time in a long time, and I just didn't know what to write about. So I sat and started thinking about things that had happened in my life and people who had wronged me, which turns out is everybody. I tried to do some soul searching, and I was like, you know what? Turns out I'm perfect, and you people are all the problem. So that's what this song's about.
When it came time to write your story, I was barely mentioned. Just a minor role, a place you'd go when you needed attention. But if I'm just a rest stop for your soul, I'll let it be. 'Cause I just don't know the difference between love and company. And the sun don't always shine on me, but I know that it's there, and it don't care if we live or die, but the light is ours to share. And it's only you who's bleeding, but the pain is mine to bear. And I'm too weak to even speak or ask you to be fair. When it comes time to write my story, you'll get your own chapter. I'll tell the tale of how I fell and landed in disaster. And you can be the hero who comes to rescue me. 'Cause I just don't know the difference between love and sympathy. And the sun don't always shine on me, but I know that it's there, and it don't care if we live or die, but the light is ours to share. And now both of us are bleeding, and the pain is mine to bear. And I'm too weak to even speak or ask you to be fair. And I never complained, but it didn't mean I wasn't capable of feeling pain. And I stayed in my place. I knew you were no good, but you'd be so hard to replace. Well, it must be time to end this story, for you have sprouted wings. I'll go back to my solitude, you'll go find better things. But if you should grow tired on the road that lies ahead, I hope you won't forget the one who kept your ego fed. And the sun don't always shine on me, but I know that it's there. And it don't care if we live or die, but the light is ours to share. And now both of us are bleeding, and the pain is mine to bear. And we're both weak, but I at least am somewhat self-aware.
Thanks a lot. In all honesty, that song's about believing in yourself. Don't settle. You know, there's somebody who's gonna love you the way that you deserve to be loved. Not me though, I'm sad. I'm always gonna be sad. Anyway, here's a song this is a song that I'm not even gonna talk about, I'm just gonna play it. Why is that funny? You tired of me talking?
Well, if it keeps on raining, the levee's gonna break. Yeah, if it keeps on raining, the levee's gonna break. And the water's gonna come and they'll have no place to stay. That mean old levee told me to weep and moan. Yes, that mean old levee told me to weep and moan. Told me to leave my baby and my happy home. Well, I work on that levee, mama, both night and day. Yes, I work on that levee, mama, both night and day. I ain't got nobody to keep that water away. Go ahead, Spencer. Look here, mama, what am I to do? Give it up for Spencer Tate, y'all. Said, look here, mama, what am I to do? I ain't got nobody to tell my troubles to. She said, crying won't help you and prayer won't do you no good. Said, crying won't help you and prayer won't do you no good. When the levee breaks, oh mama, you got to move. Go ahead, Buffalo. Mean old levee told me to weep and moan. Yes, that mean old levee told me to weep and moan. Now I'm leaving my baby and my happy home.
Thank you. Thank you. In the middle of that song, I realized, oh yeah, they're live streaming this and it's gonna be on the internet forever. And I said, oh, better not mess up. And then I immediately messed up. I'm also not sure if I'm supposed to use curse words or not, which I like to do, so I'm trying to weigh the costs and benefits of me just saying it anyway. Because, you know, I could say a bad word and maybe I'll get in trouble with these fine folks at the Kennedy Center. But on the other hand, maybe I'll say a bad word and everyone will think I'm really cool, and that would be great. Anyway, here's a song that I've written. It's from my first album. I didn't bring anything to sell you today. And it's not because I'm a bad musician or a bad businessman or anything. I really think that musicians are ruining the planet with all their crap, selling you t-shirts that you don't want. So I'm trying not to contribute to that problem. So next time you see some jerk on stage trying to sell you t-shirts, you just cross your arms and say, oh, Buffalo Nichols would never. Because I care. But anyway, here's a song about loss and trying to figure out how to deal with the memories and stuff like that. Anyway, shouldn't have led into this with that, but it's too late now. The song's called These Things.
I don't know. What are you playing it? All right.
If I could be your place to hide, I'd tell you the sweetest lies, knowing you won't get out alive. I'd tell you that we'll be okay. If I could be your mercy seat, where your secrets come to sleep, and not the reason that you weep, I wouldn't be alone. With my heart in my throat and my stomach on the floor, I'm beaten and I'm broken, but I'm coming back for more. And I miss you like an eagle with a broken wing misses the skies above, where he would watch over these things. If I could be up there with you, I would only tell the truth. And if it hurts like pulling a tooth, and it only hurts one time, I'd protect you from their lies. But the ones I'd tell would fly, circling up above our heads to feast on a love that's dead. With your body close to mine and my heart in your hand, if we're gonna die together, let's do it to the rhythm of the band. And I'll dance to your beating heart, and you'll dance on my grave. Just promise that you'll break my neck when you know I can't be saved from all these things. All these things keep me wide awake at night. All these things used to keep my tunnel bright. And now all these things just make me scared of getting old. 'Cause you're no longer here, and now all I have to hold are all these things.
Oh, thank you. Give it up once again for Spencer Tate. And the fiddle and the mandolin. I think that's kind of a funny sound. Well, anyway, people keep calling me a blues man, even though I keep telling them not to. Feels like a slur at this point. But I like to do other stuff too, so that's what I've been doing. That's what I'm going to continue to do until I don't feel like it anymore. All right, great. Clear communication is always important in a relationship. So now that y'all know what I'm about, we're going to play this song.
A lonely patch of useless earth, purple stone horizon, a desperate flower dying of thirst, and I am close behind him. I took the long journey home from iridescent to monochrome. Fill my lungs with water now, sink me into silence. Raise your head above the clouds, bury it in violence. I took the long journey home from iridescent to monochrome. I learned no lessons, I'm no more wise. We live to suffer and know not why. False and ancient prophecy told him he was chosen. And now for all the world to see, his rotten corpse upon a bed of withered roses. I took the long journey home from iridescent to monochrome. I learned no lessons, I'm no more wise. We live to suffer and know not why.
Thank you. Okay, there's a lot of things that I usually say before this song, but on account of this being live streamed, and I don't want to get put on some government watch list, I'm not going to say it this time. But lately I've been starting to feel like, as much as I enjoy playing this music called the blues, and if you look at the bigger picture, it probably shouldn't exist. You know, this whole slave trade, imperialism, capitalism. The kind of suffering that created the blues is not the natural state of the world, if you ask me. It ought not be. It's just a result of greed. And we could do something about that if we cared enough. But we don't really care. I mean, I do, and you all do in this room, but it's those other people. They're the problem. Anyway, that's what this song's about.
There's a reason why I'm sleeping on the cold, cold ground. And what do you think it is? The man in the shadows with the cold black stare. He's taking all the warmth and leaving nothing for you. He's taking all the warmth and leaving nothing for you. There's a reason why your children will be hungry tonight. And what do you think it is? The man in the shadows with the cold black stare. He's taking all the food and leaving nothing for you. He's taking all the food and leaving nothing for you. There's a reason why your sanity is slipping away. And what do you think it is? You thought that it was funny, but you ain't laughing now. He's taking all I have and now he's coming for you. He's taking all I have and now he's coming for you. Well, you could have had a warehouse full of all the empty promises he made to you. He would rob the poor and the well-to-do. And if you had nothing, he would take that too. 'Cause he's a devil, he's a liar, he's a billionaire. Taking everything and leaving nothing for you. Taking everything and leaving nothing for you.
All right, thank you. All right. All right, here's another song about me and my problems. Thank you. Oh, also, I want to thank y'all for being here. That really means a whole lot to me. It's Friday night. Time is precious. Time is valuable. Oh, it's Saturday? Oh, man. Okay, wait a minute. So what does that mean? So that means I lost today. Dang. Hate when that happens. All right. Let's play this song. This song's from my first album. This song's called Living Hell.
Only two kind of people come here after 3. That's police and crooks, and they're the same to me. That's why they say you'll either end up dead or in jail. 'Cause they both wanna try you when you start living well. Living well. So now I ask the question that I know too well. Will I die and go to heaven or keep living in hell? Live in hell. Live in hell. Die and go to heaven. Live in hell. Live in hell. Live in hell. Die and go to heaven. Live in hell. But I never relax, I get too paranoid. I lost count of the people that I'm trying to avoid. And I still go to church, but it ain't to save myself, no. Well, I just like to hear the stories about how you're gonna burn in hell. Burn in hell. So now I ask the question, but I know full well, will I die and go to heaven or keep living in hell? Live in hell. Live in hell. Die and go to heaven. Live in hell. Live in hell. Live in hell. Die and go to heaven. Live in hell. I'm clinging to the memory of a bright and peaceful day, but I really don't remember that things ever were that way. But my troubles will be over. One day I'll be set free from the chains around my neck and from this man-made misery. But until that day comes, I still live in hell. Live in hell. Die and go to heaven. Live in hell. Live in hell. Live in hell. Will I die and go to heaven or live in hell?
Thank you. Oh, hey, how's everybody doing? I almost forgot to ask. Fine? Just fine. Good. Good. Never should have asked stupid questions. Of course they're fine. Anyway, this next song, I played this song last time I was here. Sometimes I don't want to play this song because I didn't write it, and I feel like I need to express myself through my own songs. But then I remembered that people, never mind. I'm just gonna go ahead and play this. This is a song that I heard R.L. Burnside do, and then I heard Muddy Waters do it. Then I heard some other people do it, and I was like, I don't think I like that song when they do it. But I like those two versions. This one, not so good, but here it goes anyway. I gotta work on my self-esteem before I come back next time.
Now I get late over in the evening, I feel like going on home. When I woke up this morning on, our head was gone. I feel like blowing my horn. Woke up this morning, all I had was gone. Brooks running to the ocean, ocean running into the sea. If I don't find my baby, somebody gonna so bury me. Ocean into the sea. Don't find my baby, somebody sure gonna have to bury me.
Talk to him, Spencer.
Minutes seem like hours, hours might seem like days. But it seems like to me my baby ought to change her. Oh, leave her ways. And hours might seem like days. Seem like to me my baby ought to change her low down ways.
Spencer, take it a bit. From Parts Unknown. All right, I'm giving you the backstory tonight because I love you. Thank you so much, Washington, D.C., for being here. This next song, I play it sometimes I don't, because I start to feel like a one-note kind of person, and I don't want people to think that I'm just some kind of like communist who hates America, even though I am that, but that's not all I am. But you know, these songs just kind of write themselves sometimes. But this is a song about oh, it's Black History Month, isn't it? That's probably why I'm here. Anyway. So I guess I better stay on topic. I wrote this song because, you know, we grow up learning about Abraham Lincoln and the Emancipation Proclamation and all that good stuff. But it distracts from the fact that, well, we kind of had to do it ourselves. Abraham Lincoln didn't do a damn thing for black people. Now you applaud if you agree with me. Never mind. I'm oversimplifying, but you know what I'm saying. You know, the whole Reconstruction and all that stuff. So anyway, I wrote this song because it's important for me to just kind of have this conversation with the ancestors and the people coming after us to say that these things don't just happen. We kind of got to do some work to get free. So let's do that work.
This here story starts with a plow and a hoe and an omnibenevolent God to forgive all us below. Well, you hang on to the notion that one day you will be free while you labor on a field owned by a man who disagrees. But don't look to the skies, 'cause your Savior won't arrive. You're in the broken heart of America. You're in the broken heart of America. Don't look to the skies, 'cause your Savior won't arrive. You're in the broken heart of America. When the sun sets on your freedom and the skies turn blue and red, you'll give up your dignity or you will end up dead. For a century ain't long enough to suffocate this flame, to gaze upon a mirror that suggests you are to blame. And I won't look in your eyes, 'cause you'll only tell me lies. You're the broken heart of America. You're the broken heart of America. I won't look in your eyes, 'cause you'll only tell me lies. You're the broken heart of America. Nation song, you may not know the words, but still you sing along, and each voice echoes a refrain that chills the blood in my veins, and I won't look in your eyes, 'cause you'll only tell me lies. You're the broken heart of America. You're the broken heart of America. Don't look to the skies. No one's gonna save your life. You're in the broken heart of America.
Thanks a lot. Okay, well, I shouldn't have said all those things because this is going on the internet, but I meant it, and I don't regret it. I'd regretted it briefly in a moment of weakness, but now I stand by it. Remember when everybody discovered that secret racist verse of the national anthem, and everybody was like, oh, we shouldn't sing that song. And then next Sunday, everybody was standing there like this. I thought that was funny. So I had to write that song. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You heard the song. I don't got to talk about it anymore. Hey, I'm Buffalo Nichols. Thank you so very much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thanks for having me back, Millennium stage, although maybe you're regretting that at this point. But either way, I appreciate it. It's a song about loving each other and being nice to each other because I think there's, all that division and stuff is good. I love it. I love that us versus them stuff, as I said earlier, because some of you people really suck. But if we are going to move forward as a human race, we got to learn to work together, and I think it's important. Community building is just as important as all that other stuff. So, this song's not exactly about that, but it is about trying to forgive people, who have upset you personally, which is one of the hardest things to do. So if you can figure out how to do that, you can forgive anybody. The song's called How to Love. Thank you. I'm Buffalo Nichols. That's Spencer Tate.
You know a pretty girl will make you do ugly things, like smoke cigarettes and buy diamond rings. I know I'm not a heartless man, but there's some things I hardly understand. There's one thing you did was good for me. You showed me things that I just couldn't see. You made me realize I do need love. Even though in the end I wasn't good enough. Oh, the way you hurt me showed me how to love. The way you hurt me showed me how to love. I sold everything I had and bought a lie. There ain't a powder or a pill could ever get my hopes this high. But a life of sin that brought me to my knees. Love could have been the cure, but your love was a disease. And the way you hurt me showed me how to love. The way you hurt me showed me how to love. The way you hurt me showed me how to love. Oh, the way you hurt me showed me, how to love. Well, I hardly recognize you anymore. It's been so many years since you walked out of the door. And Now I see that you could hardly hurt a fly. The way you treated me was wrong, but I know the reason why. 'Cause the way they hurt you showed you how to love. The way they hurt you showed you how to love. The way they hurt you showed you how to love. Oh, the way they hurt you showed you, yeah, how to love.
Y'all be nice to each other on Buffalo Nichols. I'll see y'all next time.